Good morning. I'm Leo Felice, and this is not my usual stream time. But fortunately, I'm wide awake. Normally, I would be working at this time of day, but I got the day off today. So I figured I might as well take some time this morning to try and wrap up the new Genshin quest. Since I was only able to get through like the third act last night, or not last night, on Tuesday. And I'm gonna be way too busy this weekend until like Sunday to actually continue, so I figured I got time now, I might as well just do it.
Too slow. Quit following me.
So yeah, this might be a little more of a chill, low energy stream, unless some absolutely crazy shit happens, which it might. It might. Things are getting a little spicy in the story. I might have seen one thing on Twitter, but I have no idea whether that's true or not. Never know. Maybe I read a fake spoiler. That's one of those things I always like, when people just post blatantly fake spoilers, and it's up to the people to decide, wait, is this true or not?
Malika!
Traveler, Paimon Sitlali. Perfect timing. I've located the captain.
Oh, really? That's great! We also just took a peek at Auroran's memories and discovered something huge! All with his granny's permission, of course. Or no, actually it was...
Calm down, Paimon. I'll take it from here.
So the captain was searching for the source mechanism to reconstruct the ley lines.
Yeah, why didn't we think of that? Just fix the ley lines, lmao.
If his plan is already in motion, that means he knows exactly how to accomplish his goal. We have to stop him.
Is reconstructing the ley lines a bad thing?
Yes. It's not a simple fix. It would mean sacrificing nearly everything contained within the current ley lines, very similar to the price of using a gnosis. If he activates the mechanism, it's all over. We need to mobilize our forces as soon as possible.
But what forces do we have?
Kanich, Shilonen, you two, and myself. All other warriors are working to push back the abyss on the front lines.
But that's barely any people! Not to mention you lost your power, and they've got the captain on their side! Oh, maybe we really should get Sitlali to break Auroran's legs.
That won't help us with the captain, I'm afraid. In any case, the Masters of the Nightwind are in urgent need of manpower. Sitlali, I was hoping you could head back and help defend the tribe.
All right. I understand where I'm needed. I'll head out right away.
Don't worry about your grandson. We'll figure something out for sure.
I'll leave him to you all then.
All right, back to the matter at hand. I don't believe defeating the captain needs to be our ultimate goal. Let me grab Shilonen and Kanich, then I'll tell you my idea. As you all know, Auroran is working with the captain and we need to stop their plan. The captain is a formidable opponent, but that shouldn't deter us. In any case, a head-on confrontation isn't the best way to solve the issue. Their plan hinges entirely on a single element, the source mechanism. If we leverage our forces, we can destroy it, and then success is ours. We'll head out together. In the event that a confrontation becomes inevitable, I'll stall the captain while you advance.
No, you can't. I don't have a voice. I can't object to this. You're a leader, and you've lost your power. You shouldn't be the one to face the captain.
I agree with Kanich. The two of us can handle it.
Listen to my plan first. Kanich, I want you and Ahau to launch an assault from the front and break through the Fatui defenses. The captain won't be on the front lines. As a seasoned warrior, he'll be stationed in close proximity to the device to ensure its protection.
So you want us to lure him out to the front?
No. The purpose of the frontal assault is to gather the Fatui forces in one place. That way, it's easier for the rest of us to avoid them. Shilonen, I need you to do what your tribe does best, and dig a tunnel from the outskirts of the ruin. Once we get close to the device, we just need to destroy it.
So Shilonen's launching the main assault.
Exactly. The The Traveler and I will join her as well. No one can create a distraction better than you, Kanich, not even myself. By combining our strengths, we just might manage to break through the Captain's defenses.
Leave it to me.
Understood. Then we should head out now. Just promise us you won't do anything reckless. You cannot face the Captain straight on unless you have no other choice. You mean everything to us. Losing you would be the worst possible outcome.
Thank you, everyone. You have my word. I'll proceed with caution.
Alright, gotta go all the way over here. Ah, jeez. In my rush, of course, I forget one of the more important things. My model. How can I forget something so simple? This is the second time this has happened. There we are. It's way too early, too, so I know. It's too early.
The wind rises.
But hey, only going about 9 minutes without the model. Or not even 9 minutes, more like 6 minutes without the model. That's still fine. It would have been embarrassing if I didn't put it on the screen for like the entire stream.
Quit following me. Squall and fury. Behold.
Easy.
All right, this is the place. Their tunnel must be behind that gathering of Fatui guards.
Any of the nearby mountains could be a good infiltration point, but if we want to stay under the radar, we should approach from the side.
As agreed, Aha and I will handle things at the front.
There are only a few Fatui stationed around the perimeter. We should take care of them first so they can't alert anyone.
Alright, Fatui, you'll never see it coming.
Frozen. Crisp.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Ha! Let's light it up! That's gonna hurt in the morning.
The wind rises.
All right.
What do you think, Shilonin? Is this a good spot?
Yeah, looks good. We'll take it from here.
I can see the inside.
Perfect. We'll keep going. The rest of you should head back. Things are about to get dangerous.
All right. Please, take care.
Alright, domain time.
The Fatui wouldn't concentrate all their forces in one place. There's sure to be guards on the inside, so stay sharp.
Oh, nice job smashing those rocks, Moika! Looks super cool.
Ah, that was some expert level rock clearing. Even by my tribe's standards.
That must be the Fatui tunnel over there. We should steer clear and approach from the side.
The enemy.
Crisp. Flash frost.
Squall Fury. Falling.
Oh, that was quick.
Is that all you got?
Stand back!
Hang on. Why do I have the camera equipped?
Let's light it up!
No problem.
Can't run.
Adventure time!
Behold.
It's time for a flash.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Calculated. That's far enough. The wind rises.
I really wish I had more time to fucking just deal with all this artifact and optimization
This
bullshit.
is from the Masters of the Night Wind. It's Auroron's doing. They're probably trying to buy time.
Squall Fury.
These wheels are relics from ancient times. We should try to restore them.
These mechanisms probably control that wheel, right? Let's give them a try.
The wind rises. Search for it.
Yeah! Everybody stand back!
Behold. Ah! 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 Bow your head.
This thing beefy.
Man, it's showtime. Attaboy! Can't get.
That ought to be good enough, right? Oh. I guess I'll die.
Squall Fury.
Wait, shit, I already... No. Yeah, I already did this one. God damn it. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's facing that way. God, that's annoying. There we go, that one's done. God, that's so fucking annoying. God, they really want you to be exact with this shit.
Behold!
Oh, hey, there they are.
This must be it.
There they are.
Oh, the captain's here too. Perfect. Looks like they focused their defenses over there.
Oh, they're here.
Huh. I thought the Pyro Archon would choose a frontal assault.
It doesn't matter. They're too late anyway.
Touch.
Stop!
It's too late.
We need to turn it off!
I won't let you do this!
Oh, he's yicking
A
out.
sound of lament?
What was that sound? It was like a piercing cry.
Now's our chance to turn off the device. Oh, Auroran? How did he just... His movements have gotten a lot faster. Was Auroran always this good in battle?
Oh, damn.
Now.
We don't even have voice slides for this moment. Holy shit, he just punched him in the gut.
Something's wrong.
You are not Auroran. Who are you?
What?
Nani?
Commander.
You.
So, you still recognize me, Commander? I'm glad. Although, I believe you have some more pressing concerns at the moment. You see? You indulge your sense of honor for just a moment, and now you've lost your chance. Even now, you're still the same as ever.
His voice is completely different.
Is someone inhabiting Auroron's body?
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
I didn't expect to see you here, but I have to disagree. Abandoning one's comrades is not the way of a warrior.
Why do you care about a doomed man? I know you can see it. He's already close to death. After all, his soul has been incomplete from the start.
Oh, someone said I'm close to death. Is it because of that noise just now? The piercing cry came from underground when I activated the device. What's down there? Natlan's ley lines must be hiding some kind of secret.
He sees old people and just assumes he's dying.
Ah, Auroron, it's you. What'll it be today? Oh, why the long face? Don't tell me you still haven't let that go. I knew it was a bad idea to tell you.
I heard everyone wanted me to be the savior.
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person?
Auroron, is that you? Oh, here, have a seat. Let Granny cut you some fruit. We just got a fresh batch. Can I get you anything else? Some grilled meatloaf, maybe?
What about those spiced rub mushrooms you made me last time, Granny Kuimi?
Ah, you liked those, did you? An outlander taught me that recipe, actually. A merchant, to be exact. Never thought about going into business yourself, my boy. You could travel all over.
Our Auroron? A merchant? He's far too honest for that line of work.
Well, at least an honest merchant like him wouldn't prey on old-timers like us.
Everyone said a true savior does not really exist, but then why did my birth open the door to the possibility? Why give people false hope? Maybe I don't need to sacrifice myself, but surely everyone is born for a purpose. So, what's mine? If I had succeeded back then, would the world have become a better place? What's the meaning of my existence?
Done spacing out, Auroron? Did you finish your homework?
Yes, Granny, it's just... Will learning all this really make me as strong as you?
Of course not. I'm a special case. Other shamans study their whole lives without reaching a fraction of my abilities.
Because you're a genius, right?
You could say that. Or maybe I've just been alive longer than the rest of them, and picked up a few tricks that they didn't want to touch. It's rude to bring up a woman's age. Never do that again, no matter the circumstances.
I wasn't the one who brought it up.
Anyway, class is canceled tomorrow. Go have fun.
What about my homework then?
Do what you want. What use is it being as strong as me anyway? You've seen how the tribe treats me. I try to go about my business, and they practically tremble in fear. Not the most fun way to go about living one's life, I'd say. Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
Very poor choice of words, Seat Lolly. Very poor
Granny
choice of
didn't say it
words.
outright, but I think she was trying to comfort me. Don't force yourself. Don't beat yourself up over the past. That's what she always says. But I never forced myself. I never even got the chance to try before it was all over.
Hey, you zoning out over here again? There's such a thing as overwatering the radishes, you know.
I was just looking at the aphids.
Something interesting about them today?
I noticed some on the ground. Maybe it got too cold yesterday and they couldn't handle it.
Bummer. Guess that means less honey this year.
Aoife, do you think being a vet is fun?
Fun? I'm not sure about that. Do you think planting vegetables is fun?
Fun enough, I guess. I don't have anything else to do.
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works. Oh, jeez. That troublemaker's at it again. Auroron, my man, come inside and give me a hand, would you?
Auroron, my man.
Why should I? I thought being a vet was no fun.
Well, I guess there is a fun part. Trying to outsmart these rascals. Come on, give me a hand.
Maybe Aoife was just too nice to tell me the truth. That attempting something above your capabilities will kill you. My soul is unstable. I only survived because I had people to help keep me in one piece. A part of me has always been missing. That's why the other spirits said I was close to death, but...
Why struggle? It's a miracle you were even born. Just close your eyes and wait for death.
It was you, the thing that came out of nowhere.
Thing? I'm a warrior, far stronger than a weakling like you.
I'm not weak. There's just a limit to what I can do.
And that's exactly why your fantasy is so ridiculous. You really think a useless thing like you can save the world?
Useless?
Savior? Ha! Sounds nice, doesn't it? But, does such a person truly exist? Even if they do, why would you have to become that person?
Exactly. Most people live like that. No special purpose or calling. That's just how the world works.
Take it from me. The happiest people are the ones who do their own thing. So do what you want, Auroron. No matter what anyone else has to say.
But I don't want things to end here.
Auroron? It's all right. We'll take things from here.
Every time they marched into battle, I had to stay behind.
Don't worry. With the Archon on our side, the Abyss doesn't stand a chance.
All the best warriors are fighting on the front lines. I want to do my part too.
I'm doing my part too.
Both of us are bound to disappear. But your end will come sooner than mine, because you've been broken from the start. Once your soul shatters into pieces and dissipates into the wind, I will take temporary control over this body. I will serve my commander until the end.
No. No, this isn't right. My life can't end like this. I still haven't done anything important with my life.
Ooh, he's got those eyes.
My end will not come first, and I'm not giving up. I can't die here. No! I won't die here!
I'm not letting some old man take my body.
Auroron! Auroron!
That voice.
Control your mind. Feel the ground beneath your feet. This is not your end.
The only time you want to run towards the light.
His eyes are open! He's alive!
Well done. You managed to do the impossible.
Uh-huh. What do you mean?
Don't try to talk. Focus on holding yourself together.
I can't believe the captain did that.
Maybe he thinks of Auroron as a comrade. He was helping to rein him in all this time.
I'm fine now.
Damage to the soul is a tricky thing. The pain almost consumed you for a moment, but you managed to hold on to yourself. That's no easy feat.
The worst appears to be over.
Now the captain just Last of Us punches Mafka in the face.
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble.
We can talk about that later.
Our plan. It failed, didn't it? I'm sorry. We were so close.
You saved my life, and now the debt is repaid.
Auroron, I never thought you actually wanted to sacrifice yourself in that ceremony. But you never gave up. Have you come to a conclusion on what it is that you truly want?
I just want an answer. A reason why I exist and why everyone always did so much for me. No one is born a hero. And no one should be treated like one from birth. I had a chance to do something important back then, but I failed. All I want is to find some more ways to make up for that.
The answer you seek now lies before you.
Ancient name.
You are the inheritor of my name. The hero from the masters of the Nightwind, who shall fight for this generation. Fascinating. You're not the person that the others thought you were. And yet, you're also not the kind of person that you thought you were. It can take a lifetime to truly discover who we really are. Like you, I never thought I had what it took to be a hero. I was too cunning, too self-absorbed. But in the end, I sacrificed my life for this nation. Now, remember your name. Even if others will see a different meaning, it still symbolizes your nobility and yearning.
My ancient name. BD.
Dude, damn it, that's so close. You know, we had Tupac last time. Now why couldn't we have this guy's name be Biggie? This is too close.
It means devotion. You will give your all, not for the sake of a heroic death, but to do justice by the answer you found for your life. For that answer, you will offer all of your strength and be born anew. Through your devotion, you will prove your worth, having foretold his own death. The omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
It's nice to see you again, Sunhudge. With your recognition, we now have the 5th hero of this era.
I am happy to see your plan advance one step further. It seems that my cry did not cause irreversible damage.
What is that voice?
Just as I thought. The Lord of the Night has awakened.
Lord of the Night? As in the one who rules over the Night Kingdom?
I preside over a realm of souls. Due to my limited power, sleep is the only way I can extend my existence. When you activated the device, I awoke and could not hold back my cry. It is a sound that agitates souls.
Ah, so the reason she did that is because she just didn't want to get up.
Most of you are unaffected because your souls are intact. But with a damaged soul, the effect on your friend was heightened, and his soul almost shattered as a result. And yet, his soul remains in one piece. He managed to overcome this obstacle through sheer strength of will. A truly impressive feat for a human.
So, was that what caused all his strange behavior earlier?
No. An additional soul was affected. It tried to take refuge in the missing part of your friend's soul, but was ultimately expelled. However, this soul does not hail from that land, or the Night Kingdom. Its
He had Conrian
origins
eyes.
remain a mystery to me.
Activating the source mechanism was supposed to reconstruct the ley lines. Why did it awaken you instead?
Because I was the one who originally constructed Natland's ley lines, otherwise known as the Night Kingdom.
The ancient battle between the Descender and the dragons destroyed the corner of the world, allowing the Abyss to invade. Natland's ley lines took the worst of the damage. To aid the people of Natland, the Lord of the Night used the fragments of the old ley lines to reconstruct a similar network. That's how the Night Kingdom was born. The first Pyro Archon, Xbalanque, strengthened that realm and established the rules that aid our fight against the Abyss. The Ode of Resurrection and the Pilgrimage, both of which are practices that survive to this day.
Oh, right! You said before it all came from the power of the heavens.
The ancient dragons tried to use this device to strengthen the ley lines by imbuing them with power. Back then, this method was rather ineffective. They lacked the skills to navigate the intricate structure of the ley lines. And now, the structure of the ley lines has also completely changed. I am the only possible vehicle for the power generated by the device. It was an incredibly crude and painful method, but I managed to absorb some of that power. Now, I can speak to you like this and provide you with aid, such as rebuilding the ley lines once more, at the cost of my own existence.
But why would you make that kind of sacrifice?
The people of Natland worship me and call me their lord. In the ancient past, before we died out, we were also known by a different name. Angels.
It's an angel.
But adventurers like you are probably more familiar with our devolved form.
Whoa.
Seelies.
Deep ass lore right here. Holy crap.
No wonder there are Seelies around here. A Seelie also helped us in the Night Kingdom.
Few angels remain in Natland, so the same is true of Seelies. Everyone rallied around me and offered their power to humanity to reconstruct the ley lines.
Oh, so basically every Seelie that is outside of Natlan is like, nah, I don't want to go fucking sacrifice myself. I just gotta wander around for infinity.
Now, I have witnessed your determined pursuit for survival, and I have become your faith. I am very pleased. Moika, inheritor of Xbalanque's will, and leader of Natland. Despite all the obstacles and misunderstandings, I have awoken, and the efforts of this harbinger and the young hero have imbued me with power. Say the word, and I will once again work to fulfill my mandate, just as I did thousands of years ago. You need only nod your head. For the sake of your people and your nation, for the sake of overcoming the invasion from the Abyss, give me your orders.
I will not. After reconstructing new ley lines, you will cease to exist. The rules of Natlan are founded in the Night Kingdom. If you disappear, so do they. Not to mention, all the memories and legends recorded within the old ley lines will disappear along with you. The people of Natlan will face memory loss, mental disorders, and cognitive issues. Just like the consequences of using the Gnosis, that is a price I refuse to accept.
Humanity's survival is worth any price. Once the Abyss runs rampant, all that remains will be a land of corpses and ruin.
And when the new ley lines are invaded again by the Abyss? What then? How are future generations supposed to survive? A land without the Lord of the Night, without the protection of the rules, is doomed from the start.
You presume too much. If you cannot ensure survival in the present, you have no right to think about the future. What will it take for you to realize that? How many hundreds or thousands will have to die?
The situation hasn't gotten that dire yet, has it?
Why are you so pessimistic?
Why? Because I am a survivor of Conria.
Dun,
Witnessed the
dun,
devastation
dun.
and terror of the Abyss with my own eyes.
Conria?
That's right. My family. My comrades. My homeland. We're all lost to the Abyss. It is an unforgettable pain. One that no amount of time could ever dull. Not even 500 years. You've experienced something similar, Mawika. You should know exactly what I mean.
You're right. The pain, the regret, the catastrophe. They all haunt my dreams to this day.
If I could go back, I would reject all false hope. I would do whatever it took to ensure their survival. You have that chance before you now. Why do you refuse to take it?
Because we don't have the right to make that decision. We love this world because it contains everything we hold dear. Everything that has happened here has moved us, shaped us, and turned us into who we are today. Giving up our memories and history would mean rewriting everything. The people of this world would then become fundamentally different beings, their physical bodies the only connection to their former selves.
Even so, given enough time, a new civilization would inevitably flourish. If you believe in humanity...
Yeah, Capitano's just like, man, fuck Notland culture. It sucks anyways. Just build a new one.
Or history could repeat itself. The Abyss could invade once more, and it would all be for nothing.
Can I say something? I once carried the hopes of many people, and I was also desperate to save our nation. In the captain's plan, I saw a chance to ensure our survival. But as I was on the brink of death, my wish for life and purpose was rekindled. I've been very fortunate to be well cared for by all the people in my life. I refuse to forget that. My feelings were so strong, they overrode my compulsion to sacrifice myself for their safety. No matter what path lies before us, we still have a destination. If we lose our way now, we will lose the meaning of our existence.
That's right. Natland's heroes gave their lives so we could have this chance against the Abyss. Their sacrifices are our blessings. Not only are their deeds and spirits exceptionally meaningful, they may also well be our path to victory. I don't want to give up just yet.
Yeah, we're just one hero short.
The power from the device will allow me to remain awake for some time. I stand at the ready should you change your mind. Even if you fail, you need only send someone my way. My offer still stands. Humanity is truly remarkable. Even the gods in the heavens hold you to be special. Even now, you stand before me, dazzling, like the sun.
You must have a profound connection to this land since you're so determined to save it. But what are you really trying to protect? The land or its people?
Pretty sure he wants to hear what you have to say, Traveler.
Nah, I'd win.
Fine. I suppose we can wait. Now that Auroron has inherited the memories of his forebearer, there's only one hero left. Your plan does have the potential to generate the best outcome. In the meantime, you shall have the aid of all the Fatui under my command.
Thank you. Having such a powerful harbinger on my side is a big advantage. I know we may never completely see eye to eye on what it means to protect life, but for now, I'm willing to fight by your side.
All right, we should let everyone else know about the plan. They're probably still at each other's throats outside.
Good idea. We need to explain the situation.
Whoops. Turns out we all killed each other. There's no backup. We're screwed.
Oh, guess we'll stick around then.
I'll update everyone outside. Let's meet back up at the stadium.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Ask, and you shall have the knowledge you seek.
About the power of the
They
heavens.
do not like being mentioned by name by any living being, be it an ordinary human or one of the seven. They prefer to remain in the shadows as shades. The one you wish to know about? I call her the ruler of death. She helped Natlan establish the rules. It was also under her guidance that I created the Night Kingdom. It was an expression of love, as well as an act of reparation. She was seen as having significantly overstepped her authorities as a shade, which quite displeased the almighty heavenly principles. She succumbed to self-pity as a result, and no longer cared if others discussed her identity. Even so, her existence remains unknown to all but a select few.
Self-pity?
Please don't tell anyone I used that word. I'm just trying to speak plainly to conserve energy. You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. I'm not familiar with that concept. The device is capable of weaving and creating ley lines, you say? Even I cannot create something from nothing. I can only reconstruct the ley lines by reassembling the yet intact components into a new structure. If that power were available to the people of Natlan, they might have a new option against the Abyss.
Well, we can thank, fuck. Shit, what was his name? We can thank Dainsley for that fuck up, you piece of shit.
You come to me with many questions, and you should be rewarded for your bravery. Phlogiston is Teyvat's primordial form of energy. The heavenly principles used phlogiston as a basis for the creation of elemental energy, to develop a power to better counter the Abyss. Have you heard of the concepts of the light realm and the human realm? That explanation might take too long. Light refracts into 7 different colors, which we collectively refer to as a rainbow. Elemental energy is a similar concept. It's essentially the modern counterpart of phlogiston. You come to me with many questions. Ah, yes, yes. The artisan from the Children of Echoes has yet to mention the matter to me. Probably because the young girl from the Masters of the Nightwind is absent. No matter. I'll reach out in a dream and tell them what needs to be done.
Young girl?
What? Did I say something wrong? You come to me with many questions.
That's it. Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Wind rises.
The captain says a group of us need to stay behind to guard the source mechanism. It's extremely important. Of course, you're free to come and go as you please.
Alright, back to the speaker's chamber.
In that case, allow me to formally welcome the Fatui to our cause. We now face a common enemy. It's time to put our differences behind us and look to the future. As for Auroron, his actions may have been out of line, but I don't intend to punish him right now. I'd rather give him a chance to prove himself.
A magnanimous decision.
We're back! Whoa. Seeing the two of you chatting like this, Paimon almost feels like she's dreaming.
This may be an unexpected outcome, but a favorable one nonetheless. Now that we're all here, I have some questions of my own. Tell me, how did you discover the source mechanism?
We weren't getting any closer to obtaining the Gnosis, so I had my men scour Natlan for a different option. Auroron helped as well. We tracked down 3 scholars, Aberawa, Bosomtwe, and Kushtal, and combined the results of their research to locate this ancient device.
I've never heard those names before. Seems like my own investigation failed to locate some critical personnel. I'm just not sure how I missed them.
Strange. Perhaps they simply live in seclusion. In any case, their results speak for themselves.
That's true. Now we have another option at our disposal. Compared to using the Gnosis, our current plan will buy us some time. And if all else fails, We still have this plan as a last resort, even though executing it will come at a heavy cost.
But that means making everyone forget their past. We should definitely try to avoid it if we can. Oh, actually, speaking of the Gnosis, how did you know what it could do?
That story begins with the Cataclysm 500 years ago. I failed to save Conria from the rampage of the Abyss. When the situation became unsalvageable, I fled to Natlan with the remainder of my platoon, only to find that Natlan had fallen victim to the same tragedy. I defended this land for quite some time, and, in the process, met the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, Aizu. I'm sure many people viewed Conria as the cause of the tragedy, but Aizu was kind to me all the same, and even helped me in my time of need. From that moment, I made it my mission to aid Natlan. In battle, a warrior fights to win. Even though my homeland was lost, I was already committed to this fight. Together, Aizu and I fought many battles and overcame countless hardships. However, he was unable to escape his fate, and, in his final moments, told me the secret of the Gnosis.
So it was him. He recommended using the Gnosis on several occasions, even before the tragedy. But I turned him down each time. You knew him, and you fought for Natlan all those years ago. Why don't I recognize you? It must be the mask.
Even without the mask, my past appearance is long gone. Even with the curse of immortality, the flesh still rots.
Ew! I mean, it makes sense. His soul was kind of leaking out during the fight with her.
Wait, do you know someone named Dainsleif? That problem doesn't seem quite so extreme for him.
Yeah, he's still pretty.
You've met him already?
Yeah, a bunch of times. Sounds like you know him too.
During the age of Conria, all I knew was his name. The last time I saw him in person, he was traveling with the princess. He carries a degree of pain and hatred that far surpasses my own. Yes, you're the brother of the princess. Given the role I held in Conria, I would prefer not to harm you. Although, this is likely a self-imposed burden. If the princess saw me now, I doubt she would even recognize me. As for your question, I don't know how Dane managed to slow the deterioration of his body. My appearance is much changed, and that's not the only thing. Even my physical strength is a shadow of what it once was.
Damn, Capitano Coin is like fluctuating hard. At first we were like, oh, it's so back, he's good, he's cool again, and now it's going crashing down. Now that he's like, I'm getting weaker.
I would have never known. During our battle, it felt like I was fighting against the pinnacle of human strength.
And I still lost. I deserve no praise for that outcome. Still, it's a shame we never faced off 500 years ago. You could have seen what I was truly capable of.
I agree. Had we fought then, I'd also have been more motivated to go all out.
So, all that commotion back at the stadium, and you're saying neither of you were using your full strength?
I'd say we're evenly matched. If we face off again, victory will come down to who wants it more.
I imagine you held back since there were spectators around that could have gotten hurt. But capitalizing on that situation would have only led to a hollow victory. It would have been no different than taking hostages. My goal was the Gnosis, and I failed to obtain it. That means I lost. Plain and simple.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna tell the Tsaritsa? I think she's gonna fire your ass, bro.
Her Majesty the Tsaritsa allows every Harbinger the freedom to pursue the meaning of their existence. When the time comes, that freedom can take precedence over her orders. That's why our methods can be so radically different, despite sharing the same goal and the same sovereign. I needed the Gnosis because I came here to save Natlan. That was my primary motive. Once Natlan is saved, if the Gnosis still remained in my possession, I could bring it back to Snezhnaya.
My decision regarding the Gnosis will not change. So let's focus on the Abyss for now.
Right! What happens when all 6 heroes are together?
We will unleash a great power that can be used to thwart the Abyss. But only once. It's a power that Xbalanque gained from Renova. Renova is a god whose existence predates any Archon. You can think of her like an emissary of the heavenly principles.
Okay.
She controls the power of death.
Wait, is that why you have the Ode of Resurrection?
Yes.
She
Renova
gave us a
also
fucking cheat
orchestrated
code.
Outland's rules. As for the Divine Throne, like I said before, when a human ascends to the Divine Throne, their inner flame will awaken. The size of the flame depends on the person's potential. The same principle applies to the Ruler of Death's power, with one notable distinction. The amount of power inherited will not change depending on your ability to tolerate it. In other words, it's a kind of power that not everyone can withstand. But if you survive the trial, you will gain unprecedented strength, and the ability to harness powers more formidable than any Archon.
That still sounds really risky.
We cannot walk this path without accepting risk. Mualani charged into the Night Kingdom despite the abyssal contamination. Auroron fought back from the brink of death. In the face of their bravery, I must respond in kind. That is my duty.
Spoken like a true leader.
All right, that's enough for one day. You should head back and get some rest. I'm sure you're exhausted. The Abyss will likely sense the change in Auroron. It's possible the frequency of the attacks will increase. There are many challenges to come, so we need to be prepared.
When you put it that way, Paimon feels even more exhausted. All right, let's head back.
Damn, they're just staring each other down.
Now that we're working together, we'll need to coordinate our efforts. I'll leave a portion of my forces for you to command.
That will definitely help relieve some pressure. You're sure they won't object?
It's an order. I will make that clear.
Excellent. I appreciate your trust.
Oh hey, it's Mualani.
That hurts.
Stay still, your wound needs time to heal. You need to rest for a few more days.
The monsters keep increasing in number. It's like something changed.
It's definitely unusual, and we should all be careful. But don't worry too much. You have us by your side. If there's one thing the Abyss fears, it's strength. If they think we're easy prey, they've got another thing coming. Oh, someone's calling us.
Coming.
Something wrong, Traveler?
This feeling of dread is getting stronger. Do we really have time to wait for the final hero to appear?
Quit following me.
Nope. We can't give any of these to our soldiers. They were not tempered correctly at the forge. Well-made weapons and shields are vital for the survival of our people. I know we're under a lot of pressure, but we can't compromise on quality. Listen, I'm not blaming you. I know this isn't your usual standard of work. Why don't you all just take a break and I'll take care of the pieces.
Hey, Shilonen? Is something wrong?
Nothing I can handle. Just some rushed defective goods, that's all.
Damn, they just got saddled with fucking 3-star weapons.
Even the most skilled craftsmen make mistakes under pressure, and if you two want to avoid the same fate, you should really get some rest.
You must be exhausted too.
Don't worry. I like it that way.
fury. Too slow. Quit following me.
Give up. Hesitating will do you no good unless you choose carefully.
Don't worry, I always win anyway.
Quit following me.
Kanich, you made it back in one piece!
Oh, these must be friends of yours. Well, head out then. See you later.
Ah, it was a piece of cake. Those invasive pests are lucky someone called a truce, or we would have burned them all to ashes. I appreciate the concern, Paimon. Despite Aha's description, the situation wasn't quite so smooth. The captain's forces are all elite warriors. It was a tough fight. We were prepared to retreat at any moment, and now the Pyro Archon and the captain are working together. Not the outcome I was expecting, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot happened while we were in the ruin. We'll tell you about it some other time.
At least the Pyro Archon's plan advanced a step further. This is the best outcome we could have hoped for. We really appreciate all your help. But we had to keep pushing forward. Cebu and I were just about to head out, actually. My tribe is calling for messengers.
We won't keep you then. Let's talk later.
Ha! Little Kanish thinks he can just leave without consulting the almighty Dragon Lord Cool Aha. Hey, wait up.
Best I don't see you over in the west then.
Auroron?
Granny? What's wrong, Granny? It looks like you have something to say.
You know exactly what you did. You need some sense knocked into you, that's what I think. Now, where do I even begin?
I'm sorry.
Now that you have nowhere to run, that's when you apologize? You couldn't wait to run off last time, and the time before that.
Pretty sure I apologized those times too.
What exactly were you thinking? Being a wanted criminal is one thing, but then you also tried to pull off that whole thing in the ancient ruin. I'm not the one who needs an apology. Apologize to yourself for risking your life.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to say for myself, Granny. Yell at me all you want. I know I messed up.
You better be sincere. This is an incredibly serious matter.
I'm being sincere, I promise. I've seriously reflected on my actions. I know what I did was risky, and I know I made some bad choices. But I don't regret it. I just had to do something. Not because I thought I was special, but because I wanted to help Natlan as much as I can. Of course, in the end, I just ended up causing more trouble, so you're right. My apology doesn't mean much. But I don't know what else I can say. You even had Aoife bring me that gem. A simple thank you isn't enough, but still. Thank you, Granny.
You're welcome. Just make sure to thank Aoife sometime.
I will.
Anyway, don't feel too grateful. I tampered with the bag to copy a portion of your memories.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. You forget how many years I have on you. Like you could uncover one of my tricks. Anyway, I have something else to tell you. The Pyro Archon has discussed your case with the others. Many of your actions violated the rules of Natlan, and you should understand you'll have to take responsibility for that.
I understand.
But your efforts efforts weren't entirely meaningless in the end. In addition to giving us another failsafe, you saved yourself with sheer force of will and managed to become a hero. Huh. Not too shabby, grandson.
Did the Traveler in Paimon tell you to say that?
What? No! I said that because I mean it!
I can't believe you're complimenting me at a time like this. You normally let your fists do the talking.
Ooh, child abuse.
You're not off the hook just yet. I told the Traveler I was going to break your legs, and I meant every part of it.
Could you not? I still need them to walk.
Trying to negotiate, are you?
One leg.
Make me an
One
offer.
leg each.
Given all the good things that I managed to accomplish, can you let me off the hook this one time? I promise to do better in the future.
Fine. I can let this slide for now. But I'll be watching. We'll see if I change my mind. Oh, Traveler, Paimon. Didn't expect to see you here.
Hello!
Yes. Looking after these little rascals is rather exhausting.
Taking care of the Traveler isn't easy either. Paimon's life is an uphill battle.
Traveler, Paimon, I want to thank you for your help back at the ruin. I won't.
Let's get together sometime. If Auroron really wants to thank you, he can treat us all to a tasty meal.
Sounds great! We'll be there!
Let's just take a rest, and I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
The wind rises. Quit following me.
If you're done for the day, we should get some rest. Paimon has a feeling we'll need it for tomorrow.
That night.
You ready?
Yep. Let's go meet the Lord of the Night.
So, this is where you heard the Lord of the Night? Guess that means she really has awakened. Hopefully we made it before she falls asleep again.
Fret not. I'm still here. For a weak life form, falling asleep is no less taxing an exercise than staying awake.
I'm sorry for disturbing your rest, but there's something we didn't have the chance to ask you earlier. We need to forge a new ancient name for the Traveler, but we ran into a problem. He's not from Natland, so there are no records of him in the Night
Oh, hey,
Kingdom.
Mirror TV. It's going good. Just doing some early morning Genshin stream. Don't normally stream at this time, but I figured since I had the chance, I might as well. Because I'm going to be way too busy to do this any other day.
Nalia must hold him in high regard. It would seem the two of you are not simply here on her orders. So, what say you? Speak your mind. There are no others here. You are both my children, both children of Natlan. I would hear your opinions on the matter.
He is special. He saved Kachina and devoted himself to helping us avert this disaster. Natlan owes him a debt.
Yeah, you owe me one.
But that debt has not been repaid, and with an ancient name, we can at least guarantee his safety.
Even though that guarantee will come at the cost of your own life?
Yes.
So, it's true. Forging an ancient name consumes the
Whoa.
life of the craftsman.
Whoa, holy shit.
Forging an ancient name is an act of creation. It involves taking disparate
It's that
concepts
fucking
throughout the
equivalent
Wicked
exchange
World
bullshit
and
again.
condensing them into a heroic epic. But it takes time for the new concept to be integrated into that realm. If the ancient name is like a seed,
So, Genshin Impact, it's basically like... So, it's like a adventure game where right now I'm doing like the story quest. And like the latest story quest that came out like earlier this week. And its gameplay, I'd say if I had to describe it, it's sort of like if you took like the Zelda gameplay system where you can climb like any mountain or any object. but combine that with like a regular like action adventure game. So like right now, this is like pretty deep into the story, so we're just trying to prevent the bad guys from invading. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I think you actually just hit that 50 follower goal for me, so thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, right now we're like in the middle of a war trying to prevent the Abyss Order, which are the bad guys, from invading Natlan, which is the country we're currently in.
Once that process is complete, the seed will sprout, and having served its purpose, the outer shell will gradually disappear. Forging an ancient name is no easy task, and creating one for an outlander makes it even more challenging.
I definitely recommend it. I will say that if you have problems with like gacha games or games that have, or like, because basically I don't know if you're familiar with gacha, but basically gacha games are games that are pretty much based off of like microtransactions and like rolling for characters. That's all RNG based. So if you don't like the fact that, you know, you're not gonna likely get the characters you want, then I'd say you could probably stay away, especially if you have problems with like spending money on games, because this can easily suck up a lot of money and be a little predatory. But I like the storyline, so I stick with it.
Yes, because I believe forging this name will be well worth it. We don't know how long we'll be able to hold back the Abyss, or what the final price of averting this disaster will be. If giving up my life means that all the people of Natlan can have a future, then the sacrifice is practically negligible. Even when I'm staring death
Thank you,
in the
I
face,
appreciate it.
I don't think I'll regret this decision. I bear the name Baraka.
Baraka?
This is a part of my duty.
Mortal Kombat reference?
I understand. The chance may be exceedingly slim, but you still want to seize it, because this could be the final step to victory. And you, Sidlali? The anxiety you feel. It's because you saw something, yes? Something you were not meant to see.
So, you know about that too.
What is she talking about?
I've had concerns for a long time. Malika's plan needs too much time, and too many things can go wrong. The Masters of the Nightwind have a ceremony that can be used to glimpse the future.
Oh.
It's just... using this power on the Pyro Archon has always been seen as a taboo.
Ooh, she has her doubts. Fuck that. Invader privacy, we need to know.
And you did it anyway? What did you see?
Oh, damn, you did it anyway? Holy shit. This lady is serving cunt. Holy shit.
Death.
Oh!
A key part of Malika's plan is using the 6 heroes to release the power Xbalanque obtained from the ruler of death. Considering its origins, the price of using that
Holy fuck, she's gonna kill us!
death.
You're saying Malika is going to die in this war against the Abyss?
Yes.
I can't just ignore what I saw. That's why I need the Traveler's power. I need the power of a Descender.
Don't forget, Sidlali. Even if it may seem like someone is fated to die, the nature of death and fate are different. Fate indicates what will happen in the future. The time, manner, and place are all predetermined. But death is different. Death is a rule. The ruler of death's power will allow Malika to triumph over the Abyss. But she must offer her own life in the process. The ruler of death cares little for the time and manner of a death. She simply guarantees that it will occur.
Okay, so she just gives death an IOU. It's like, okay, if you give me this power, I promise that I'll die at some point in the future.
Fate may be able to influence the timing, but that is all the Traveler can change.
Wait, you're saying we might be able to change when she dies, but not the outcome?
I cannot help you with this, I'm afraid.
I mean, that's a pretty good loophole. I'll take that.
Malika knows about all this, doesn't she?
Yes. I imagine she has long accepted this eventuality.
I mean, as long as it's not going to kill, like, all the heroes that are using the power, that's fine. If she's the only one that dies, go for it, lady.
Well, I can't. She's so strong. She never gives up, never rests until a problem is solved. She's not the type of person to just quietly accept her death. The Traveler shares that quality. That's why I think this gamble is worth it. Together, I know they can overcome the impossible. Be it fate or death.
We shall have to wait and see, but I will curb my expectations.
Damn, even the Lord of the Night's like, yeah, I doubt that, but you can believe it. Cope harder.
My time is running out. It is my honor to witness humanity in this moment of absolute determination.
Hey, I appreciate the comments about my model. I do like it a lot too. I love how it moves. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Especially since this is a pretty early morning stream and most of my usual viewers don't usually watch streams this early. So I appreciate you coming in. Thank you.
We won't forget your contributions. Once we deal with the Abyss, we'll find a way to keep you alive.
Thank you for saying that, but there is nothing you can do. How many years of life are enough? 10? 100? 1,000? 10,000? The Night Kingdom will disappear. The humans will continue to fight against the Abyss, and in the end, all will cease to exist. When you consider all of that, extending my life is meaningless.
That's what makes us different. Even if our end comes tomorrow, humanity will still do whatever it takes to survive today.
I don't have a Discord right now. I might make one in the future, but
exactly.
I kind of want to wait until I get like
Times like these,
I guess a more dedicated base of viewership.
And reinforce my commitment.
So yeah, not right now, but maybe in the future.
My creator was right in esteeming you as special above others. Here. This is my gift to you and an extension of my will. It can record the traveler's experiences in this land, whether from the past.
Has the new Archon quest been good? I think so. Because let's see, if you haven't played since early Fontaine, I think that with regards to the Fontaine Archon quest, the Fontaine Archon quest was pretty good, except for like the middle part that takes place in the prison. That shit is so slow and so ass. It is awful. But fortunately, the last act really makes up for it. And then so far, this has been pretty good. But who knows? At very least, the pacing has been consistent. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, Kenrin. I appreciate it. And if you need to dip out to avoid spoilers, I don't mind, so...
Thank you. We're sorry to ask this of you when your strength is already all but spent.
Yeah, the prison is an absolute slog, so I think once you can just speed through that and get to the rest of it, I think, you know, it'll be a lot better.
Really. Thank you so much.
Your thanks are unnecessary.
They could have literally shortened that entire thing into like one act.
Time for you to leave. It's getting dark.
I can't sleep with all the noise outside. Forget it. Let's go check it out.
Alright, what's going on? Are people dying yet?
Shilon and Lolly, is there a reason you're up so early?
We went to see the Lord of the Night, and she gave us this. Like I said before, I couldn't forge your ancient name because there was no record of you in the Night Kingdom. But with this, we can finally record your deeds.
Just keep it with you during your time in Natlan. And eventually, it'll be full of your adventures.
Really? Let Paimon see! Whoa, it's the two of us! And a sun in the middle! Oh, and that must be... Kachina?
It's not a concrete medium. It reflects the Lord of the Night's will, and shows what she wants you to see.
Oh, in other words, don't worry about his form. When you want to check the contents, just take it out and have a look.
Sounds convenient! It's also super light and doesn't take up too much space. This is a really awesome gift.
It didn't come at a price, right? Like, you're not having to sacrifice your own life for this, right?
Oh, yeah. We'd feel bad accepting something like that.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, you two. It's, you know, like you saw yesterday, aiding humanity is the Lord of the Night's mandate. She would have willingly reconstructed Natlan's ley lines at the cost of her own existence. She wouldn't ask anything in return for this.
Why the fuck you lying?
Exactly. Just take it.
Well, if you say so.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. The Abyss attacked again, and it's really bad. Okay, that's the other thing. So, because of, like, the voice actor strike that's been going on, they couldn't get all of the English voice lines done for this update. So, there are legit a few characters in this update that don't have any voice lines. Alright, thanks for the Triller follow, Miru. I appreciate it. The monsters are everywhere. We need help.
So soon? We just fought them off.
We can figure that out later. Let's go.
Alright, some shit's going down.
Too slow.
Things have been going too smoothly. We need some drama. We need some action.
I see. I'll send reinforcements to those 2 locations. This other one is too dangerous. I'll handle it myself. The remaining locations are remote with no inhabitants. Let's bring our warriors back and make sure they're careful on the retreat.
Alright, if you're fine with, if you're not concerned about spoilers, then that's great. I mean, the English voice acting, I enjoy it, but there are definitely times where it can be off. But I just chalk that up to voice direction, because there are a lot of good voice actors in this game. But yeah, if you play with Japanese voices, then you're not going to encounter that issue. So, +1 to the Japanese dub.
Understood. I'll spread the word.
We're here. What's going on? Kachina said the Abyss attacked again?
Yes, it's not looking good. Our forces have always been able to handle the sporadic attacks, but now there are more monsters than ever, and the attacks are more frequent.
What about the scale? What areas are they targeting?
All of Natlan. Not just around the stadium, but even the remote areas of the Collective of Plenty are reporting attacks.
Could this also be some kind of
Dear
omen?
God, we are
If things
under
continue
fucking
like this,
attack.
then
We won't last much longer, I know. What we're seeing now is the desperation of the Abyss. It knows we're only 1 hero short. I don't have the strength to fight it right now. This is its best opportunity and its final chance.
You're saying we just have to hold out for as long as we can?
Some of you may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
It'll be a long fight. Our current focus needs to be on protecting civilians and conserving manpower. There are caravans and adventurers trapped in the wild. Many of our warriors have already left to rescue them, but they'll need reinforcements.
Leave that to us. We'll head out right away.
All right. Shilonen, Kachina, head to the camp near the Children of Echoes. Lali, you're needed in the Masters of the Nightwind. As more figure than Aurora wants to stay here. Your tribe is too far from our stadium.
understood. I'll leave right away.
I prepared a hot air balloon to take you where you waited. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natlan. Update them once you've completed your mission, and they'll compile the information into a battle report. As I receive intel from the various regions, I'll plan your next move.
All right, no time to lose. Let's go!
Yeah, she's kind of got a lot going on there. Be careful, everyone.
Where should we go?
I received word that a small team escorting civilians back to the stadium was attacked. They won't be able to hold out for long.
If anything, I'd say it's a damn shame her hair is so long,
Can I leave
because
that
it
to
gets
you?
in the way.
Thank you. The hot air balloon is over there.
Then again, that might have been a tactical decision on Hoyo's part. We gotta make her hair so long so nobody takes any screenshots of her ass. Okay. All hotspots that require reinforcements are shown here. Oh damn, they actually made this a... They actually gave this a UI element. Holy crap.
Too slow.
And we're off! Hey, this thing is pretty convenient.
Yeah, thankfully fan art will solve that problem. Hell yeah.
Also saves us a lot of energy.
Oh damn, now this is like an entirely locked off section. I can't even explore. I mean, it makes sense.
Whoa. There are warriors fighting everywhere. Seems like chaos in the making. Good thing for those battle reports.
I mean, this is a pretty cool concept, literally taking the hot air balloon to fly into battle. Sure beats just walking around and teleporting. Oh, they're already getting their asses beat.
Look, they must be trapped. Let's go help.
Let me off this thing.
Reinforcements! Thank goodness!
Teamwork is
Behold! Ha! Ah! Search forth! Thank you for coming. We were almost at the breaking point.
There were just too many monsters. They just kept coming, wave after wave. I've never seen it this bad.
At least we got here in time. You all should get going.
I know, but it's not that easy. A lot of people were hurt in the battle just now. Our cart was also attacked, and now our supplies are scattered everywhere.
That's not important right now. We need to focus on getting out of here alive.
I know, but these were medical supplies. What if they need them back at the stadium?
It's them! Over here!
We came to help, but looks like you don't need it. Nice job making it through.
Now we can head straight to the next location.
What other areas need help?
Here, take a look at the latest battle report. Messengers from the Scions of the Canopy are traveling all around Natland to pass along the latest If you see a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy, feel free to ask them about the latest battle situation.
Thanks! Now where should we go next?
Seems like you can hold your own in a fight. So let's split up. Choose where you want to go and we'll take the rest.
Still looks like they could use some help here, though. These supplies are really important. What should we do?
It's all right. Don't delay your rescue efforts on our account.
But if we stay here too long, the monsters might come back.
What do you think, Traveler? Should we stay and help? Paimon will do whatever you decide.
Oh dear God. Decisions. Okay, Abyssal Activity weak, leyline status stable, active monsters, total death incidents resolved.
Traveler, can I ask you a favor? My mother's a doctor. When she heard about the attacks in the wilderness, she rushed out to help, and I haven't heard from her since. I'm worried. She's not a fighter, and I can't leave to check on her. I want her to stay out of this. So if you see her, can you please tell her to take shelter?
Of course, we've got this.
Thank you. Oh, that makes it easier to focus on the current battle.
Do you get scared?
Not really.
I knew it. You're too strong for that.
Okay, what do we got? Okay, these are just... Okay, you can just teleport. Good. And while this balloon takes time, I'm gonna grab some water. I'll be right back.
Hey, Kanish just ran past. He must be busy delivering messages. At least he didn't look hurt.
Damn, that was a lot shorter than I expected.
This is it. Looks like a battle.
Oh, and these people have been dying the whole time. Whoops.
How much longer are these things gonna keep coming?
We're reaching the breaking point! I'm going in!
Thank you so much. You came just in time.
What's going on? Were other places hit?
Yeah, seems like it.
The Pyro Archon told us to be ready to evacuate. She warned us something like this could happen. But I never thought there would be this many monsters.
You got here just in time. But what should we do about the wounded?
The wounded?
This area was hit bad. We're housing the wounded in this house for now, but we're short on medicine. It's not easy for them to get around either. We don't know what to do next. We're sitting ducks if we stay here, but we can't just leave them behind.
Thank goodness you're here, though. You saved us all.
You're right. The monsters are gone, so should be safe for now. Some of my men can escort them.
That will take time, though. And some of the wounded can't walk. They might have to stay here.
Don't worry. Once we escort the first group, I'll call for reinforcements. That way, everyone can evacuate.
Let's help them out here for now. Then we can head to the next area. Oh, there's a messenger over there. Don't forget, we can get the latest intel from them.
I gotta say, this is an interesting way to show, like, the progression of, like, the war going on here.
Thanks for your help. I've updated the intel on this area. I'll start spreading the word. Hang in there, you two. A lot of places still need your help.
I'm definitely glad that this is finally living up to actually being called the Nation of War, because this actually is the closest it's felt to actually being a war.
Quick, over here. Follow me.
Look, someone's surrounded!
The wind rises.
Thank you. They really came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was close. Thank you for coming all this way to help us, Doctor.
Just doing my part.
Doctor? Wait, do you know Tapos?
He's my son. Why? Did something happen to him?
No, he's fine. He's just worried about you. He asked us to tell you to seek shelter.
Ah, I see. I know it's dangerous to be out and about like this.
Honestly, I think the only thing that could be improved on this is if they had, like, super, like, dark weather and, like, clouds and shit.
How about this? I'll write to him and promise to team up with the next group of warriors I come across. I'll be safer that way.
Sounds good. I'm sure he'll be relieved you're okay.
Thank you for passing along his message.
Alright, I gotta grab some breakfast real quick. I'll be right back. Of course, the one thing I forget to do before stream is to eat. The results will depend on whether or not you provide immediate support. You'll find many heroes who will aid you. Children of the Echo's forward defenses have come under a brutal assault. Monsters suddenly attack the merchant route. Alright, let's go here.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Behold!
Ha! Ah! Ah! How amusing. Ha! Ah! Ha! Huh?
I always hate these things because of the stupid health draining shit that they do.
The wind rises.
It's goddamn annoying is what it is.
Know your place.
Yeah, like when I thought of like the Nation of War, I was expecting something like I don't know, a little grittier. Like this is still fine, but it definitely, when you call it the Nation of War, it definitely sets an expectation in your mind.
Let's light it up! Huh?
No time to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
I played like a tiny bit of Star Rail, but I couldn't really get into it. And I haven't tried ZZZ either. I think it's like, I already have my hands full playing like this game and like keeping up with this story. So I feel like it's just too much of a hassle to get into the other ones. But if I had to pick another one to try, I probably would try and get into Star Rail. But I just need one character to really suck me in and just like encourage me to roll for.
Not everyone understood his decision, but our Lord's orders take precedence over all.
We're alive because of them. They saved us.
Wow, guess that means we should thank you guys. This feels so weird.
Agreed. Where are you headed? The people of the Springs?
That was the plan, but I don't know if it's safe anymore.
I suggest heading to the stadium. Most of the manpower will be focused there, so it'll be safer than staying with the tribes. Once we take care of these monsters, some of our soldiers will escort you.
Thank you so much.
Guess a little extra help never hurts.
People from all over Natlan are heading to the stadium. That area needs to be the center of our defensive efforts. If your other tasks are complete, I'm sure the people there could use your aid. Hearing those words from you also feels quite strange for me, but I can only accept the situation at hand.
Yeah, I think it's just way too much effort to keep track of like all three, because I'm pretty sure they all have like different update schedules. Not to mention like the gacha. It's all just way too crazy.
I want to seek shelter as well, but the people of the Springs need these potions. I have to get them there. I'm not sure about that.
We can get you close. It's on our way.
Oh, well, great. I appreciate it.
Site defense. Evacuate civilians have gathered, but their movements have been marked by abyssal monsters. Let's go.
Wow, there are so many people here. Looks like it really is getting too dangerous for people to stay out in the wild. Guess that means the situation isn't getting any better. Well, we'll just have to keep fighting.
Oh, coming through! Let's roll!
Okay, now the atmosphere is starting to match. I think the further things go along, the more things are going to hell.
Off we go! I'm going in!
Bow your head! The wind rises. You're dead.
Everybody stand!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Oh, Kenichi, you're back! Yeah, it really feels like we're running short on people everywhere. It's so dangerous out there. Just when we think everything's under control, another thing goes off the deep end. Not that Paimon's complaining, it's just... What if things get even worse? Okay, that's enough out of you!
Yeah, where's the Pyro Archon at? She took a small team of warriors to the mines. A group of people from the Children of Echoes were trapped. I think she just got back. Lava makes it dangerous. Now it's crawling with monsters.
Yeah, she always seems so confident. Plus, she told us you can only become the Archon by proving your strength. Good idea! Maybe we can see if the people around here need anything in the meantime. Looks like we're on the same page. There are a lot of people in here. Could they all be refugees?
Oh, it's you two! Oh, I'm so glad you're all right.
Hey, you made it back!
Sure did. Dargo made sure we got back safely before rushing out again.
Plus, we managed to deliver the medical supplies to the stadium. I really can't thank you enough for your help.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here. My son wrote back to me and said things are under control on his end. That's one less thing to worry about for now. Anyway, I followed a group of warriors back here when I heard they needed medical personnel at the stadium. My age means I can't charge to the front lines, but I can handle things here. Everything will get better.
Alright, there's gotta be a bed or something where we can rest. Or maybe it's just that icon. Oh no, that's a party setup. Interesting. Oh yeah, because you can't really go into the menu right now. Okay, it's that bench. There we go. I completely missed it.
Want to get some rest, Traveler? We have to head out again in a bit.
The latest battle report is here. Alright, how are we doing? Another pylon. Corrosion at 54%. Damn, that ain't good.
Attaboy! Who wants some of this?
And another one. Bro, I don't think we're gonna make it. I think MacLeod is screwed.
Let's light it up.
I got him cornered.
Oh. Okay, I never actually tried out Kanish's kit, so the fact that he can do that is actually pretty cool. Holy shit.
Target acquired.
Bro, he's just shooting him. Damn, I got this guy. Maybe I should actually spend some time and farm materials for him. I gotta say, this jazzy music isn't actually... It doesn't feel appropriate given the grimness of the situation. Oh hey, cutscene. Whoop. That ain't good.
Thanks.
The situation is grave. Hold this position. Keep the people safe.
Wait, Aurora's a bow user?
And it knows that now is its best chance.
But the sacred flame!
Archon's on the case.
Well, that was bad.
What was that?
The physical embodiment of pure dread and destruction. Ha ha ha, that black pit of despair will eat you all alive. Ah, at long last.
Laugh all you want, it's gonna eat you too.
So that's the source of the Abyss's power. This is a full-scale invasion of Natlan. I had to get a closer look at that thing. It may already be too late. Get to the place mentioned in the battle report. I have a feeling things are about to get very bad very quickly. There's no time to lose.
The fact that Deadpan Kanich is this nervous just goes to show how serious this really is. Oh, let's go. The disaster's really happening.
Yeah, they always cook with like these cutscenes here. Damn, 346 people are dead. I mean, that's not a whole lot. I mean, it doesn't sound that bad, honestly. Let's see. Alright, let's go south. Like, whenever we have those pre-rendered cutscenes, those are always, like, fire.
Whoa! Those Saurians are fighting each other! No, wait, something's wrong. They're abyss monsters!
Okay, the power of the Abyss descends upon the ward. Targets protected by the Void Wards can't be damaged by the while defended by it. Only attacking with elemental attacks a certain number of times can't be destroyed.
Everybody stand!
Let's roll! Oh, you're coming through!
So just like the pylons. No, all the dinosaurs are dying.
They're all dead. We were on our way to the stadium with our Saurians when that dark entity emerged in the sky. Seconds later, the abyss monsters appeared and changed into Saurian form. They fought till the end to protect us. And now...
And then you just have that green one in the corner that's like, hey, I'm still alive. Heh heh heh.
Right. You need to get to the stadium. Come on, we'll take you.
I guess. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Truly, I am. May the Wyab watch over your souls. Now...
Huh? Yeah.
This is war.
It's just... It hasn't fully sunk in yet. But anyway, right now, let's focus on getting them to the stadium. With any luck, there'll be an update waiting for us there. If not, we'll just have to play things by ear.
The wind rises.
Need the latest battle report? We don't have too much information since so few messengers are making it back here. But as I understand, the folks at the Scions of the Canopy outpost suffered a large-scale abyss attack as they were trying to evacuate civilians to the stadium. If you're free, please head there immediately.
Yeah, 486 people are dead. The ley line status is dented. Oh, fuck. Things aren't going too hot. This place is wholly consumed by abyssal power. No life can endure here and none dare approach. Damn. Oh boy, how are we gonna get out of this one?
Look! Someone's still fighting!
Oh hey, look at all these dead people.
You dare to gaze upon me?
I'm going in!
Attaboy! It's showtime! Let's roll!
Come on. There you go.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Let's light it up!
Squall and Fury.
It's you. You came.
What happened to everyone else?
After you left, some of them started evacuating the civilians, while the rest stayed behind to keep guard, but they're all dead. I'm the only survivor. We're done for now. The Abyss will attack again any minute. And then I'll be a dead man too. The last few civilians holed up indoors won't stand a chance.
Hang in there. We'll think of something. There's gotta be a way out of this.
Like what? None of the civilians have any combat experience. There are old people, children, wounded. They can't defend themselves.
The monsters are gone for now, right?
Get back inside. It's too dangerous out here.
I know it's dangerous. That's why I came out.
Same.
Huh? What is this?
Can you spare some equipment for us? I've never been in a battle before, but I'm young and I can hold a weapon. That's gotta count for something.
And I used to fight in the pilgrimage when I was a younger man. Admittedly, I never made it very far, but if you hand me a spear, I think the old muscle memory will kick in.
There are others willing to join us as well. I persuaded them to fight. We can't let the blood spilled by our warrior brethren be in vain. We can't watch on as our heroes lose heart. And we can't let them fight alone.
We don't have much equipment left. Okay, take these. With a few extra fighters, we should just about be able to hold our own. It'll be a slow advance, but that's better than being stuck here. Everyone who's fighting, be prepared to follow my orders to the letter.
Yes, sir!
Got it.
Take our hot air balloon. You can use it to get to the stadium.
No need. You'll have other people to save. We're taking up arms so that you can focus on more important things. You're the heroes, after all.
Okay, well, try going that way. That's the route we came from, and there weren't too many monsters.
Thank you, both. You've been a huge help. I am devastated by the deaths of my brothers in arms. But if their sacrifice means anything, I have to live on.
We're not going down without a fight.
Thanks. We will. Now, go. There are other people to save out there.
Okay, another emergency. Okay, this one in the north this time.
Doesn't look like we'll be able to find anyone here. The monsters are all that's left.
That's okay. It was only members of the Fatui. Nobody cares about them.
Off we go!
The wind rises.
Nope. Nobody here.
Okay, there were citizens here.
The latest intel said the Children of Echoes need support too. Let's head over.
You paid the highest respect to those who made the ultimate sacrifice, fighting here to the last. Press F to pay respects. Let's see. How are we doing? Okay, 486 people are still dead.
These warriors are struggling. Quick, let's help them!
Teamwork is dream. Attaboy! Who wants some of this?
Let's light it up!
Behold! Bow your head!
Let's light it up!
Tidal wave! Shouldn't let your guard down.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Thank you so much. You saved the day. The enemy attacks grow stronger with each wave. We're nearly at breaking point. Given how few of us are left, I think it's time we cut our losses. This base is as good as gone.
Yeah, everyone needs to stick together. Best to regroup somewhere else.
Better late than never. Time to evacuate. Warriors, gather round. For anyone who still wants to fight on the front lines, the Children of Echo's front is the closest to here. Anyone who wants to leave will likely also see action as they evacuate, but will be afforded safety at the stadium. Those are the options. We're abandoning this base, and you're free to stay with the group or leave. With our limited numbers, I can't promise that we'll be of any real assistance to the Children of Echo's war effort. Even if we do join them, please bear this in mind as you make your decision. Now then, anyone who wishes to keep fighting, show me how serious you are.
I guess that's their serious
Really?
face.
Even after my less than rousing speech?
Why would we give up now, after everything we've been through? We didn't stick it out this far just to admit defeat.
We can't give another inch to the Abyss. We have to fight them back. If not for our own sake, then at least for our fallen brethren.
Very well. For Natlan.
For Natlan!
We may be few in number, but our will remains strong. We will join the ranks of the Children of Echoes, and they will be stronger for it, however little.
Okay, well, take care of yourselves.
Don't worry. It'll be just like another Night Warden war. We'll force the Abyss back if it's the last thing we do.
What's that? It's a 4-star.
Shoot! That creepy abyss thing is raining down a dangerous-looking substance again!
That's over towards people of the Springs territory. From what I've heard, their defenses have been substantially weakened by the Abyss invasion.
Then let's head over and check on them!
Alrighty.
What the?
Oh, they're all fucking dead.
Off we go. Adventure time. Everybody stand!
The Windrise, you're dead!
It's too darn strong, our attacks are useless! Oh, why isn't anything working? At this rate, the Abyss is just gonna keep sending more and more monsters. The next wave will be here soon. We need to get out of here. Let's check the area for survivors and hurry! There's just one battle report left, and it gives a long list of places where the dangerous substance has been dropping. This is the first report we've had in ages, which means the messenger's job has become all but impossible. But there's nothing we can do about that. Our priority is to get to the next affected zone. Even if we don't find any survivors, maybe that strange substance over there won't be as rock solid as here. There's a chance at least.
Dire. Disordered. Holy fuck! Holy shit! The deaths just jumped from 400 to 1,969! Hey yo, that's kind of a nice number though. Jesus Christ. Millions are fucking dead. It's Jover.
The wind rises.
Damn, you can literally just see it all over the place.
There are too many monsters. There are just too many. It's beyond anything we've seen before.
Wonder if can I shoot them from here? No, it's an invisible wall. Damn. Ooh, look at all that purple shit. Look at all those dead people. Gotta say, the music is pretty on point with being very depressing and defeating. Without being, like, too bombastic.
Traveler, this war's getting too much for my mind to take.
Oh no, we're robbed of voice lines!
Okay, let's do this.
And the This is like the third time the Travelers had a voice line in this patch, and we don't even get to hear it because of the strikes. Like, those lines would have gone hard, too. Is anybody alive out there?
Oh, thank goodness, those people are still standing!
Let me off this crazy thing.
Behold!
Huh? Let's light it up!
The wind rises.
Yep, that thing's invincible.
You dare to gaze upon me?
Everybody stand!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, stun lock it.
Move out! You've got to get out of here! Still no luck, huh? What on earth are these things? How are they invulnerable to attack?
Yeah, at least with regular abyssal pylons, anyone with a vision can destroy them. But this thing, no one's seen anything like it before. It's like a part of that sky demon's body or something.
It's a Duma!
Whatever it is, it seems like it can spawn abyssal pylons, and with them, a never-ending stream of abyss monsters. We're just no match for it.
At this point, retreat looks like our best option. We're fighting a losing battle here. The stadium is our only hope. That's where the sacred flame is, which seems to be the one thing that well of abyssal energy is afraid of. The Pyro Archon is guarding the flame. As long as that continues, we still have hope.
What's this?
Water, and some snacks. You look like you need it. I'm guessing you've been supporting the fight all over the map? Sounds like you need a breather. We got enough people to hold our own here. And it's high time you took a break. Why don't you sit down and gather your strength for a minute?
It's true. We've been fighting pretty much non-stop. Traveler, you must be exhausted. What do you think? What is it? Oh, you're right. Well, then guess we'd better go warn them. It's your decision. If you want to set off right away, Paimon will come with you.
Oh my god. They killed that giant Asaurian!
There you go, buddy. It's still gonna hurt for a few days, but apart from that, you're
Oh,
on the
it's still
mend.
alive.
Toto? Toto, is that you? It is you! Oh, thank goodness you're okay!
Toto was the only member of his family who didn't flee from the invasion. I don't know if he was being territorial or what, but he stayed and fought the Abyss. If you hadn't gotten here when you did, he may not have made it. We should let him rest here until he's able to stand again. I'll look after him.
Thank you so much. Toto, next time you're told to evacuate, be a good Saurian and do as you're told, okay? Otherwise, Kachina will be worried sick about you.
Yeah, this is absolutely fucked right now. Okay, what does it look like? Hang on, let's see. Okay, nobody has died. But I can't wait to see how much that number jumps up next time.
Oh no, the
Oh, hey, it's Kachina.
Oh, it's you guys. Things are bad here. Something fell out of the sky that's impervious to our attacks.
Pakal gave the order for everyone to evacuate. Jalonin and I stayed behind as the rear guard.
It's a good thing you did, otherwise we might not have made it in time.
Kachina, he and I can deal with the remaining monsters and abyssal pylons. You should go catch up with the rest of the group before your parents start worrying about you.
Got it. I'll leave right away. They need all the help they can get. I don't want to fucking die again.
Stay safe, Kachina.
Come on, let's get this done.
I could get used to this. No time to look.
Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Let's roll! It's showtime!
Teamwork is strength!
Squall and Fury. You're dead.
Let's light it up!
Attaboy!
The wind rises. Bow your head.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Who's next?
Oh, come on. You gotta be fucking kidding me. It's just about dead. I gotta do this shit over again? What the fuck? I'm legit angry about that.
Attaboy!
Literally 1 HP it's got left. What a load of bullshit, man.
Why do they never miss?
All right, let the mountain's veins boil.
Great, and there's another one too.
Squall and Fury.
Everybody stand back!
The wind rises. Know your place.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks for helping out with the fight, fighting this one Hilichurl. You're a real part of the team, bro. Alrighty.
Squall and Fury.
Letting brave names echo.
Let's roll!
Evac complete. Prepare to fall back. We need to get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yep, that's everyone. And no more casualties by the look of things. Yeah, this is, good. We can evacuate shortly. I appreciate your help. How are things out there? Pretty dire, I bet. Some of the things I've seen, I don't know if I'll ever be able to get them out of my mind. Are we in Natland doomed to this fate? I've never witnessed a full-scale abyss invasion before. I mean, I'd heard stories about the sky being painted black, but I always thought that was an exaggeration. Malika has witnessed this all before, so she knew better than anyone the terror and despair an abyss invasion would bring.
Yeah, and despite that, she's still facing it head-on.
We've had to abandon our homes and chase the dying light of day. And maybe the only time we'll see the dawn again is in our dreams. But as long as there's even a sliver of hope, I am not gonna give up. We should catch up with the group. Let's go!
Squall and Fury. Behold!
Great, you made it here unscathed. Kanish came by just now with some really bad news. Those indestructible abyss things have been dropped by all the tribal territories. So it wasn't just the Children of Echoes, even the Collective of Plenty was affected, and they're the furthest away. But the worst affected region was the Flower Feather clans. He said it's a complete disaster over there.
What? Isn't that Chaska's tribe? She said she was gonna take Koichi home to rest for a while.
Kanish didn't even stop to catch his breath before leaving for the stadium. He said he was going to try to assemble a team to go and support them, but...
But how, right? Everyone's struggling just to defend themselves. There is no spare manpower. At this rate, it won't be long before even the stadium is indefensible. And with everyone congregating at the stadium, the Abyss forces will start converging there, too. Then there'll be a battle on a scale much larger than anything we've seen so far. On the bright side, at least my old injuries aren't playing up at the moment. Means I can actually join in with the fighting.
The crux of the issue is that the heart of the Abyss itself has joined the invasion. That's a power we just can't match. I have every faith in the courage of our people. The Natlanese will never give in to despair. But still, the fact is, our lives are more fragile than our spirits.
Traveler Paimon knows what you're about to say.
We have to go.
Yeah, Paimon's sure is getting tired from all this flying, but it doesn't matter. Wherever you go, Paimon's going too. Yep, we'll leave the Children of Echoes to you guys. Flower Feather Clan, hang in there. We're coming.
Really? But you guys must be nearing your limit, surely.
If there was ever a time to push ourselves to the limit, that time is now. Wait, over there! It's Chaska and Queen!
Okay, surprisingly, more people aren't dead. Let's see.
Traveler! Over here! Hurry! I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Attaboy! It's showtime!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it!
The wind rises.
Uh-oh, she's got the abyssal corruption.
What happened to her? She's covered in abyssal energy!
I'll help her.
Please, save her. How's that, Koichi? Any better now?
Koichi! Koichi!
Chaska. I used to think Mom and
Oh,
Dad
death
were
flags,
crazy
death
for
flag.
adopting you. I was the younger sibling, but I always felt like it was my job to help Mom and Dad take care of you. I thought I could set you free from the abyssal energy you struggled with. I guess I was pretty full of myself, huh? Thinking I could fix you when... well, we were always the same.
Hush, Koichi. Put those thoughts right out of your mind. We'll be at the stadium in no time, okay? I'll carry you there. The abyssal contamination is gone now. Just rest, and you'll get better.
I was always nagging you to slow down. Stop rushing headlong into things. I just didn't want anything to happen to you, or to anyone else because of you. I worried about you so much. But now, I realize I never really understood what it's like for you. The fact that you survived an abyssal contamination was a miracle. But it also left you in a constant state of agitation.
Finally understand why you're such a bitch all the time.
The fact that we became family was another miracle. But with me worrying about you all the time, it feels like I just agitated you even further.
No, absolutely not. Nothing could be further from the truth. Do you hear me? All you ever did was love me. Same goes for Mom and Dad. I've always known that. And I feel terrible because I really did want to get along as a family. It might take me some time, but I'll find a way to make it work. I'm so sorry, Koichi. I never meant to make you feel this way.
It's okay, Chaska. No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. No one did. It's
Amelia
nobody's
Zoe,
fault that
thank you for the
things didn't
follow. I
turn out
appreciate it.
right. I get it now. So, no nagging from me this time. You keep forging ahead, sis.
Oh, she's fucking dying.
Never slow down, and never hold back. Spread your wings and fly free, like the fiercest kukasaur in the sky. Show the world who the bravest flower feather warrior is. Because that's who you are. And that's the sister I'm proud of.
I mean, stream's going good. This lady just died, so...
Koichi! Koichi!
And a lot of other people are dying in this war, so things are pretty dire at the moment. But the stream's going good. On the bright side. Oh, she's going crazy. Oh yeah, definitely. I love anime. Oh, she's fucking pissed.
What happened?
If I had to pick a favorite, I think I'd say Puella Magi Madoka Magica.
It looked like abyssal energy was flowing out of her, but then
And then if I had to pick an anime movie, I'd probably say Your Name. Those are probably my top 2 picks if we're going off for a series and then a movie.
Koichi did say that Chaska needs to let off steam now and then, or she'll end up losing herself. But this time she wrestled back control. If only we were faster! Dealing with abyssal contamination is a piece of cake for you. We could have gotten to her earlier, then you could have treated her before it was too... Wait, what's happening to Chaska?
Congratulations, your sister died!
She's had the odds stacked against her from the very beginning, and each step forward has been
What was on my mind when I came up with my model design? Well, the design for my model is actually based off of my character in Final Fantasy XIV. So because I play like a Mikote, which is a cat boy in that game. And in that game I play as a monk, so I do a lot of punching. So I figured the outfit is something that you can wear in the game, and I figured it's something that would allow for ease of movement, while also looking pretty nice, if you know what I mean.
But her journey goes on, and one question looms large in her mind. If she could rise above the layers of pain and ascend over the dark clouds of her mind, what then would she find?
Yeah, I had it commissioned by they go by Eevee Tachi on Twitter. They have a VGen, and they're the ones that basically drew this model and even did the animated version that you see on the screen right now. So if you really like the way this looks, I recommend checking them out. They did really great work on this. I love it a lot. And I'm pretty sure I have the links in my Twitter and even on my bio as well, if you want to look for it.
Maybe the glorious light of the sun, or maybe a dark, empty void. There is only one way to find out. She needs to spread her wings and soar to new heights. That is the true meaning of life.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I'm definitely a little strapped on money for now, but I definitely plan on doing it in the future.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph, to remember the pain I endured, and finally transcended.
Let's take Koichi somewhere safer.
I'm definitely going to take the design and maybe see if I can get someone to turn it into a live 2D model. So it'll probably look a little different. Definitely won't be the same pose, but definitely going to keep the same basic design for it. But right now I don't have like any immediate plans, but in the future I would definitely love to do that. I just had to find the appropriate people to work with.
Please, take care of Koichi for me. I still have more important things to do.
Got any ideas brewing in my head for it? Honestly, not too much, really. I feel like this might be a long-term goal in my opinion, because I've only started streaming within like the last month or so, and so far this PNG model, which I only just recently upgraded to the animated version that we see here, so it's definitely a long-term goal, but yeah, so I don't really have too many ideas right now.
Of course.
We are grateful for her service.
Yes. She served selflessly. I'm sorry, Chaska.
It's all right. I'm far from the only one going through this right now. Koichi wanted to be a hero. And in my heart, she always will be. If we want to honor what she stood for, not to mention her sacrifice. Archon, we need to hurry.
Time for this war to end.
Oh, now it's time for the war to end? Not when... How many people are dead? When 1,969 people are dead? You couldn't wait to do that earlier? I mean, I know she only just awoke into her power, but whatever. Still, that's pretty fucked up. Hey, look, we need the final hero to awaken. Oh, well, they're only gonna awaken when their fucking sister dies. That's fucked up.
Too slow.
Man, look at everyone. They look so defeated and depressed. Except for that thing. This thing is just yucking it up.
Everyone, are you ready? A bitter war lies ahead. Our victory begins in each of your minds. So ignite the spirit of victory for me. May no further lives be lost, and no one else may to suffer the loss of their loved ones.
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan.
All right.
Even amid everlasting
This is
darkness,
going way too
our
well. There's
bonds
got to be
remain
some
eternal.
kind of plot twist coming up here.
Stone engraved in echoing peaks. Converge, disperse, and ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
A hero scaled the volcano to seize the sun. Anointed with flames, she shone with the light of 1,000 stars. Now, guide me in my first step.
Having foretold his own death, the omniscient man holds a feast in celebration. Let us raise our cups in honor of his heroism and send him off with this final tribute. For at last, his wish is now fulfilled.
Oh no, he doesn't have any voice lines. By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds.
My life's suffering shall be my epitaph. To remember the pain I endured, and finally, transcend it.
Heroes of the ages, our moment has finally come.
Alright, epic cutscene time. Alright, how badly is this gonna turn out?
We unite as one,
Baptized by the Turnfire.
bearing an ancient blessing, knowing true power.
And accepting a fate of devotion.
We embrace the transcendent flame.
For Natlan!
For Natlan!
Oh, she's going Super Saiyan.
In the name of the Pyro Archon Halloran, I declare the Night Wars underway! The Ode of resurrection will guard all life till the war is over!
That is an outright scary level of power.
So, from now on, all warriors will be able to resurrect themselves using the sacred flame.
Wow, that sucks for that 1,969 people that already fucking died.
That's right. No more casualties.
It's time to wipe the enemy off the face of the earth.
And to reclaim our lost territory.
This is for all those who gave their lives for Natlan. Everyone, let's go.
We'll come with you.
Paimon, traveler. I'm so grateful you got to us when you did. You gave Koichi the chance to say those words to me before the end.
I mean, if you got ideas, I mean, feel free to go ahead and send them to my Twitter DMs. I could probably take a look at later, honestly.
If I'd lost control out there in the wild, this counterattack might never have been possible.
Up. Time to delete this guy.
Probably best not to think about. How are you feeling now? Any better?
I'd had to see something first before I commit to anything.
Not really. But now's not the time to deal with it. In the spirit of VUCA, I have to rise above it. The conflict and suffering in me are there to test my character. My struggle will make me stronger, and make me the person Koichi believed I can be.
All right, let's go show what human beings are made of. They'll be sorry they messed with Natlan after we're through with them.
The Abyss has managed to amass a large army. Okay, that was immediately done and over with. Oh yeah, we got the cheat code now.
Squall Fury.
Let's light it up!
Let's roll! Oni coming through!
Use my power to destroy the Abyss tumors.
Got it! Thanks for the backup!
Oh, hey, it is a tumor. I was right.
Oh, did you guys see that huge fireball? It exploded right above my head.
Sorry, Mualani. I'll adjust my aim.
No, you're good, Archon. It didn't hurt at all. Plus, it was freaking cool.
Not great for your eyesight, though.
Oh yeah, fair point.
Damn, is that the first time they've used friggin'?
Ugh, Ahal's coming in way too hot. Is it possible to mute him?
Done.
Thank you, Malika.
Backup has arrived. All right, give him hell. Vengeance for Koichi.
Off we go. Let's Let's light it up!
Attaboy! Once the enemy ranks are thinning, time to double down. Use the Pyro Archon's power and show no mercy.
Board the Spirit Way.
Kachina, over here! I'll send you up, it'll be quicker!
Okay, everyone's safe. Granny, please go on ahead with the others. I just need some more time, I promise. I won't hold things up.
Oh, roar on! Leave the vegetables and aphids behind, you dimwit! It's too dangerous!
All right, let's break that shit.
Hey, you're back!
That sacred flame has got me pretty fired up. I'm ready to butcher a whole army of monsters. Everyone, death is now off the table. So chop!
If you literally, we can't die, so fuck it. Okay, wait, okay, now. Okay, there we go. What the fuck was that? You're not telling me it went up to 4,000 and then went back down. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, I guess it makes sense. People died, but then they came back.
The Children of Echo's territory is secure. All monsters down.
All good here at the People of the Springs, too. We crushed it!
Masters of the Night Wind are also safe. Should I go support the Flower Feather clan?
Things are still pretty rough over there. I'm already en route.
No need. I just dealt with it.
Already? But you were just at the stadium!
Yeah, well, you have no idea how long I've been itching to bash some heads in.
Oh! Fair enough.
Ian-san, what should we do about the Collective of Plenty? Your home's a long ways away from the stadium. Oh, no need to worry. I just heard from Veresa. She says they're safe now.
Look, I'm sorry. I appreciate you stopping by the stream, but I don't appreciate just outright, you know, asking questions and trying to advertise yourself. So like I said, you can keep it to Twitter DMs, but if you keep chatting in the chat, I'm just gonna ask you to stop doing that.
We ain't gonna let them get away with that. Friends, let's gather at the stadium.
More abyss tumors have descended, all near the stadium. Let's split up and take them out. Oh, we need someone to guard the main entrance.
All right, this is the final battle.
Yeah. Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Squall and Fury.
Let's light it up!
your head.
Adventure time! Everybody stand!
Squall and Fury.
Off we go! I'm going in!
Yeah.
Damn, she blew that bitch up. Whoa. Okay, that I think is the biggest lore drop here yet. The sky is fake indeed. Holy fuck. That honestly is surprising. And of course, nobody saw that shit. Or at least nobody noticed it yet.
Everyone, we are gathered here to celebrate a glorious victory. It is a victory forged by each and every one of us, and we should all be proud of what we have accomplished. We emerge victorious from another crisis to declare, our beloved Natlan is saved!
Woo! All right!
I must caution that this war is not yet over. We have not destroyed our enemy, merely driven them further into the depths of the Night Kingdom. But the Abyss underestimated Natlan's forces, and they have suffered a devastating defeat. It will be a long time before they are able to pose a threat to us again. After making some preparations, I will launch my final counterattack. I shall strike them in their lair and wipe them out for good.
Oh, man.
Wait, Archon, are you saying you're going alone?
Yes. The abyssal energy there is too strong. Contact with it would be instantly lethal to anyone else. I'm sure you're all still fired up, and you must be eager to take the fight home to the enemy. But I must ask you to temper your ambitions. I will return victorious, for all of us.
It's kind of a shame that we can't join him with a final showdown.
Please, look at the bigger picture. Thanks to every one of you, we have already secured an enormous victory. Tonight, we should celebrate to our heart's content.
I guess if our lives are no longer at risk, things can basically go back to normal, right?
That's good enough for me. Beats having monsters everywhere.
When the time comes, I will gather everyone here again. Now, let us also remember those who gave their lives fighting for our nation.
The chumps that died before the cheat code could be applied.
Once the last dregs of the Abyss are wiped out, I intend to give them the grand funeral they deserve. An ancient name could never record the many who we lost. But no hero of Natlan should be forgotten.
If I may, let's have a moment of silence for the fallen.
Lastly, there is one more person I must thank for his extraordinary support in our time of need. And that is the captain.
Speaking in a personal capacity, I should like to offer my sincere congratulations on your victory.
Well, everyone, please enjoy the victory feast. I hope it's a chance to relax your minds and rekindle your spirits, so that we may face what lies ahead
All
with
right,
renewed
thank you.
vigor.
You did a great job, Kachina. Oh, you're much more confident now. Seems like winning the pilgrimage gave you a real boost.
Nah, I just figured I should do my part, you know?
I spoke to your mom and dad. They were singing your praises. They said the world's your oyster now.
How are things at the People of the Springs base?
There are some casualties, but the overall mood is very positive. I reckon they'll start rebuilding pretty soon.
Same situation for the Children of Echoes.
Still, it's so sad some people couldn't be saved by the Ode of Resurrection. I think I want to hold a candlelight vigil for them when I get home.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let's do it together.
Let's hope that their sacrifice marks the beginning of a new age for Natlan. An age of unprecedented peace.
Kanish, you're one lucky devil. I don't know how the heck you're still alive. I'm in a zero-tolerance mood right now. Stop being so flippant.
Unless you want to get punched in the face. What is it with you, Ahau? Why are you so incapable of being nice?
Oh, this is rich. One measly victory, it's all gone to your head. Huh, you'd be all mincemeat by now if it weren't for the heroic deeds of the almighty Dragon Lord Cool-Ya. Alright, credit where credit's due. Here's a bunch of grapes for your trouble. Holy shit, those are some hexagonal grapes. They look better than the Final Fantasy grapes, but only by a little bit. Don't treat me like I'm your pet parrot. The messengers are the worst affected. I expect there will be delays on all deliveries in Natlan for some time. Although fortunately, a lot of people said they're willing to help out part-time. That should alleviate the situation.
The Collective of Plenty was the furthest from the Abyss's entry point, so they didn't have as many monsters to deal with. From what I hear, they got off relatively unscathed. But it might have been a different story if Chaska hadn't gotten there when she did. That's good to hear. All's well that ends well.
Well, what do you know? These are pretty tasty. Oh, servant, one more bunch of grapes, post haste. Okay, Polly.
I must congratulate you on your efforts during this war. I'm told you have proven yourself to be an outstanding adventurer and warrior. You remind me of the princess. The similarities in your approach are striking, especially when you told me you wanted to win. I hope you will see her soon.
Hey, Auroran! How are the Masters of the Nightwind doing?
Granny Seatlolly's been there the whole time, and she's a tough one. I think we should be fine. I'm sure there'll be some patching up to do, though. That's a job for the young folks. I should probably head back so I can pitch in.
Do you need support from the Fatui?
Probably not. There are a lot of older folks in our tribe, and I suspect they would find your comrade's presence a little distressing.
Right, 'cause often they look like a bunch of intimidating thugs.
Well, also in my tribe, excessive use of elemental energy is bad for your eyesight.
Oh, right. Okay.
Alright. I think this should probably be the last thing we gotta do for today.
Welcome.
You seem a little out of sorts. Are you just tired, or...?
I guess I am. You know, when I was up there in the sky, I could see all of Natlan stretching out below me. People everywhere, giving everything they had for a chance at victory. If only I'd been quicker. Maybe they wouldn't have... And Koichi. Maybe she'd still... I'm sorry. Now is not the time for that. Fruit juice, right?
Make it a large?
True. My 500-year plan has almost come to fruition. Just one last step to go, namely my final battle against the Abyss. But battle is second nature to me, so I'm not feeling a huge amount of pressure.
It was so awesome. The way you exploded that thing in the sky with one almighty punch! Are you always gonna have that kind of power from now on?
Oh, that was the Divine Throne unleashing my full potential. And it was only temporary. I can't wield that power for any length of time. My body wouldn't be able to handle it. Likewise, the amplified power of the Ode of Resurrection was also temporary. From now on, it's back to ancient name-bearers only. Correct. We dealt the Abyss a critical blow. So for the time being, it's too weak to sustain regular invasions. I hope the people will be able to enjoy this period of peace. Or rather, assuming all goes to plan, eternal peace. We've had centuries of war with the Abyss, and it's high time we brought that chapter to a close. Anyway, there's something I've been wondering about. I know you've been at the center of some major events in other nations too, and fought many powerful foes. In this war, you were in the thick of it once again, dashing around tirelessly, supporting the fighting on all fronts. So tell me, what drives you to do this as a mere traveler passing through? Why risk life and limb for a cause that's not your own?
Because Paimon hates to see people suffer.
Wait, what's this got to do with Paimon?
He's just showing how much you mean to him, in his own way. What I'm really trying to say is, I would love for you, with your extraordinary talent and your sense of justice, to join me in this final step. You and I together, finally putting an end to the ever-looming threat of the Abyss. But I also don't want to take advantage of your good nature and readiness to help others. The final battle will be very dangerous, and you have the rest of your journey to consider. I'm sure you must be weary. Sleep well tonight. Let's talk again tomorrow in the speaker's chamber. I'll give you more details on the final battle, and then I hope to hear your verdict.
They still got a little bit more. Okay, good. That's everything. Rest.
No time to lose.
Back to the speaker's chamber.
Hey, traveler, Paimon. There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Oh, hey, Sweet Lolly. What's up?
Listen up. I have something really important to tell you.
Oh, that was quick.
What? Are you serious?
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt. I had thought that the Ruler of Death might have a change of heart after seeing the people of Natlan come together and fight so bravely. But even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone. I had to know your thoughts. I want to save her, but I can't do it alone. Okay, good. That makes me feel a little better. Thank you for standing up for us. There's clearly something special about you, so if anyone has a chance of defying the rules, that would be you. Oh, and please don't breathe a word of this to Mawika. I'm sure she's well aware of the cost of using the Divine Throne's power. But if she finds out that anyone else knows, it could ruin our chances to help.
Got it. Mum's the word.
Alright, that was the last major item on my to-do list. Now, since I've come all this way...
She's gonna get drunk again.
I think it's finally time for a well-earned drink.
Go easy, though, yeah?
Don't worry, I said a drink. That means just one.
All right, you little munchkin. If you keep pestering me, I'm gonna have to get serious. I get 100 kids a day telling me they want to be the next Pyro Archon. Why should I train you? Nagging isn't gonna accomplish anything. No one can predict the future, and unless you have some exceptional jaw-dropping talent I'm unaware of.
I can shoot those cornflakes in your kitchen from right here.
Don't be ridiculous. You couldn't make that shot from all the way over here? Wait, hold on. You could hurt someone with that. Well, I'll be. You made the shot. The science of the canopy raised him tough. That's some real skill you got there, little lady. Maybe you really will be Pyro Archon one day.
This must be her second life.
I'm the first one of us to get an ancient name. And it's not just any ancient name, but Mollypo. If you ask me nicely, there's still time to join my team for the pilgrimage, you know. No need to scowl. You lost and I won, it's no big deal. You want me to be happy for you when your turn comes, right? So cheer up.
I'll get my own ancient name soon enough. And it'll be an even better one than yours.
Oh, really? Well, good luck with that. What ancient name could beat Mollypo in our tribe? Unless... surely you don't mean Kiangozi?
That was fantastic. Can't believe I beat you in a wrestling match for once. Can't be more than a few days now until you're officially made the Pyro Archon. Imagine me trying to schedule a wrestling session with you after that. Excuse me, Pyro Archon, but would you be able to take a day off from running the nation to wrestle with me? I heard that the Pyro Archon inherits the knowledge stored in the sacred flame. And apparently it can change your personality. I can't help but feel a little worried.
Worried that you won't be able to beat me in a wrestling match anymore?
Why would I be worried about that? Never mind. Clearly I'm just overthinking things. Why would you forget about me just because of some new job? Even if that job happens to be Archon. Come on, one more round.
After the darkness will come the dawn.
No one fights alone.
For Natlan!
Look at the sky! It's getting brighter at last!
We walk the righteous path, and the Pyro Archon will guide us.
The victors shall burn bright, while the losers must turn to ash. I have done what is required of me. The rules are now written into the Night Kingdom, and this will help you to stand against the Abyss.
It is still not enough. All this can do is give my people courage. It will not see us through a true catastrophe. If you are to make the Natlanese alone bear the consequences of a broken world, you will have to bring more to the bargaining table.
You are the greediest human I have ever met, and the fiercest negotiator. No other would seriously ask to borrow my power. My domain is death, and its power comes at a great price. The question is, are you prepared to pay?
I need that power. Only a hero can truly wield it, and heroes are not afraid of dying.
No. A fear of death is ingrained in all living things. If the wielder of this power cannot conquer their fear, countless innocent lives will be claimed in their stead. For only then can the price be paid. Those are the rules.
Mine is a nation that will not yield to the Abyss, and it will certainly not yield to your rules. As their culture and civilization is transmitted through the generations and their faith grows, the people will go from strength to strength and reach heights that even I cannot dream of.
Very well. I shall agree to help you.
Then what do you propose?
Keep this a secret. If I am questioned about it, I will deny all involvement and claim that treacherous Xbalanque stole my power.
That will not be a problem. Thank you. I am glad we could reach an agreement.
Come in. As you know, I've asked you to come here to discuss the task of wiping out the Abyss. Oh, but first, any progress on the ancient name? I'm surprised she was willing to help you.
Wait, hold on. Wasn't the whole point of the ancient names for winning that huge battle?
That's right. The Abyss has retreated to the depths of the Night Kingdom. If we don't finish them off and restore the ley lines, the threat they pose to Natlan will remain. This is the fate Natlan has always been resigned to. But this time, I want to break the cycle. With the sacred flame, I can protect myself from the abyssal corruption, but beyond that, you are the only other person who can resist it. If your ancient name can't be forged, I will go alone. But if it not completely. After all, but when I used the power of the Divine Throne, it dispelled in short, the Ode of Resurrection still has a number of limitations.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are we forgetting something here? What about Paimon? What? You mean we'll be separated?
The Abyss is extremely devious. If you two go there together,
Damn.
you can bet
We're
they'll
actually
make
gonna
Paimon their
ditch
primary target
Paimon?
just to put us in an impossible position.
Paimon wasn't that worried, but now she's petrified. What will you do without me? Okay, well, Paimon needs to think about this because you're really asking a lot of her, but...
I greatly appreciate it. Everyone in Natlan knows how important this final battle is. If you have any other questions, please ask away. As I've said, if you have any other questions, please ask away.
Oh, hey, the false sky. We're gonna talk about that.
The work of rebuilding is underway, and people are flocking to join the effort. With the healing process, on the other hand, as the sun rises once more and we as I've said, if you have any false sky. I have heard this expression before, but I think this was the first proof of its existence. I think there's a lot of investigating to be done to understand what the fragments behind the sky are and why they were hidden in the first place. However, from what the Adventurers Guild tells me, neither the split sky phenomenon nor the fragments have ever been observed in any other nation. My guess is that the Heavenly Principles wants them kept a secret. I just hope they don't cause me any trouble over it.
Oh, you should be fine. We did something much crazier back in Fontaine and we're still here.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, the line I'm going with for the masses is astronomical anomaly. And I don't expect much of a backlash. Meanwhile, we can look into it at our own pace.
So it just boils down to, damn, that's
If you
crazy.
have any other questions, please ask away. That wasn't their souls we saw, but a snapshot of them in time. Their souls returned to the Night Kingdom long ago. And so, I think that gives another layer of meaning to the phrase "no one fights alone." As I've said, if you have any other
About the
questions,
captain.
we have a temporary alliance. But I can tell that saving Natlan is not his only goal.
Yeah, Paimon still doesn't get why saving Natlan would be so important to him in the first place. Unless he's just a good guy who wants to avoid another Conria. But somehow Paimon doubts it's that simple.
I wouldn't worry too much. Based on all the interactions we've had with him and knowing more about his background, I have a lot of respect for him. I don't think he has any ill intentions. Now, we should focus on the final battle. As I've said, if you have any other questions...
Alright, Pyro Archon, I'm gonna head out.
No time to lose.
The Outlander with deep ties to this land returns. And this time, he is alone.
The power that the Pyro Archon used to strike back at the Abyss came from the Ruler of Death. From what I know of her rules, she will demand death in return.
How do you know this? I see. So, the Ruler of Death sent you on your long journey.
Natlan still has a final battle to fight, and I too have a final foe to face. For the sake of those countless lost souls, and a hope for Natlan's future, I need your help.
He's planning something. And that's Act 4 done. Damn, that took a long-ass time, but that, honestly, it took a while to get through those fights, but I think it worked really well to just up the tension and drama. It sure beats wandering out of prison for 3 hours. That shit sucked. So yeah, good work, Hoyo. This was a fun update. Alright, I hate to do a rather abrupt ending, but I got plans and I gotta go. So that'll be it for today's stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you for helping me get past 50 followers. I really appreciate it. I've got a lot of plans for the future, and I hope that this is just going to be the beginning of those plans. So that'll be it for today's stream. I'll see you guys probably Sunday, if not Monday. Have a good day. See you guys. Bye-bye.